Hastings police have cited 2 teens after a theft from Walmart, something they say is actually a common occurrence. Captain Jason Haase says people are going through the self-checkout lanes and not scanning all of their items. He says the cameras they have are exceptional and the security will usually call the police to have them dispatched out to the location. This latest incident, though, involved 2 teens believed to be related who purchased more than $100 in items but also had more than $100 worth of stuff they didn't scan inside their bags. Police say they get more of these calls than even the true shoplifting calls.